Islam is the most violent religion on planet Earth among every other religion. Yes, my Christian brothers and sisters will agree with me. Even those that are non-religious will agree with me. But the Muslims will disagree with me because we are talking about their religion here. And they call this religion the religion of peace. A religion that tells you, unalive anybody that will not accept Allah. Unalive anybody that will not worship and accept Islam. This is a religion they call the fastest and the biggest growing religion in the world. And they don't go to anybody's house to preach the Quran in an attempt to woo you. But do you know how they are growing? They grow by conquest, by taking over territory that does not belong to them forcefully. Yes, this is how Islam is growing. And yet they call this religion the religion of peace. They call their religion the opposite of what their religion actually represents. That is the truth. A religion that is the most violent religion in the entire world is being called the religion of peace. Is that religion truly a religion of peace? I'm talking about the Islam. But however, before you start celebrating and start smiling as a Christian, let me tell you, Islam might be the most violent religion in the world. But you see several passages in the Quran that make Islam so violent. You also have it in the Bible. That is the truth. Just that Christians do not choose to go the violent way like the Muslims. But however, let me give you a verse in the Bible. If you read the book of Luke chapter 12, read from chapter 49 downward, you will see what Jesus said there. He said, I came to set the world on fire. I came to bring division between parents. I came to bring division between father and son, mother and daughter, brother-in-law against sister-in-law. He came to bring division in the world. He came to bring calamity. He said, do you think I come to bring peace? He said, far from it. I came to do the opposite. This is the word of a Messiah, of the Christian Messiah they call the Prince of Peace. Yes, you call Jesus Christ the Prince of Peace, right? I'm talking to the Christians this time. But however, if you look at this word I just quoted now, this word does not sound peaceful. That's the truth. A Messiah that came to bring division among humanity. A Messiah that came with sword, that came to set the world on fire. That is the devil himself that is speaking. But however, the Christians will come to defend this word like the Muslims also do. When you quote a violent passage in Quran, Muslim will come and tell you, do you know the context at which that word was said? If you quote the same violent passage in the Bible, Christian will come and tell you, do you know the context at which that word was said? They are always here to tell you there was a context, all these violent passages were said. But however, I'm here to ask both of you Christians and Muslims this very question. If all these violent passages in the Quran and in the Bible were said by the devil, your Quran talks about, by the devil, your Bible also talks about, if this violent word was said by the devil, would any of you be coming to say the context at which devil said this word? Would any of you come to defend it? The answer is no. If this were the word of the devil, you will use it and say, yes, the devil is indeed the bad guy. Can't you see? The devil is setting the world on fire. The devil has brought division amongst humanity. But no, this is not the word of the devil. This is the word of your Messiah. It is in the Bible. It is in the Quran. But the Christian and the Muslim faithful will come here to be defending it, telling us there was a context at which all this word was said. But however, let me tell you, religion brought division actually. That is why the Christians are hating the Muslims are hating the Christians. Religion brings division, brings hatred to humanity. And we must trash religion. We must do away with that religion. Religion turns your brains upside down and make you start misbehaving. That is the truth. But because you belong to a certain religion, you don't see the ills of your religion. Religion is fraud. Religion was invented by humans to control other humans. That is the truth. Religion represents no God. A God that came to bring about division, that came to set the world on fire, and you call that Messiah a prince of peace. A religion that is so violent, you call the religion a religion of peace. This is in the opposite. Stop defending these evil vices that have been invented by humans to control other humans. Religion is an evil vices that have been invented by humans to control other humans. You must trash it. Religion is a crime against humanity. Religion haven't brought peace to the world, but instead division and hate. Okay? If this were the word of the devil, you will not defend it. You will not say we should not read it literally. You will translate, you will explain it the way it was said. But now it is your Messiah saying it. You are trying to defend it.